So you went from selling courses on specific things like martial arts or female entrepreneurship to selling courses about selling programs.
Yeah, and that's still what I do. One of the things that I haven't really spoken about a lot is, there are a lot of women or coaches in my space, and they're making multi-millions, but their expenses are very, very high. And I'm like, how? Because I run a very lean business. Last year is what I deemed the year of no stone unturned. So I hired a massive in-house team, and I'm like, I'm doing it the way I'm supposed to do it, inverted commas. It sucked.
The way I'm supposed to.
And this money was just going out, and I was freaking out, and I felt a little bit, not about the money, but because I felt like I lost control of my business and my message and all the other things that made me me. And so I basically just fired everybody, and then I hired a few, key strategic people back in their positions. And so people get it in their head that they have to spend a lot of money to bring this stuff to life. My formula, if for want of a better word, is super, super lean. Like your biggest investment is always going to be me. And then, we get that back pretty quickly because I'm showing people how to create one offer where all they have to do is sit with the client. That's it. And teach them what they know. And, my clients pay me $10,000 a month to do that. And there's no pre-work. There's nothing. There's just me jumping on the end of a Zoom call.
It's a fantastic business model.
4 times a month.
Yeah.
Like people who will invest at that also are the people that are going to get a result.
And they're serious.
Yeah,
they're committed.
100%. Yeah, and they don't use me like Google. They're using me at that high level that I want them to use me at, not what font should I use on my freaking logo. Like they're not asking me those questions. It's very high level. But how do I come up with the value proposition? I'm always in the mind of my client. So I create everything from their perspective. And if I go back to like the very first step, if I want to make someone successful, what's the first thing that I do? And it's like, well, you help them figure out what their sweet spot is and you package that. And then you show them how to sell it, and then you show them where to get the clients, and then they sell it. Like that's the process essentially. And it's like, yeah, and what would we call this? I'm like, the 5K formula for coaches. And I could see the ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching in the background because I knew it was a winner. And so, so I knew it was good. And I thought, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold their hand and show them how to create and sell $5,000 coaching packages, and I'm going to make sure they get a result. And that worked. And it was because I was thinking about what they needed.